What is going on, guys? I'm Consumer Tech Review, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Pulsar PK010 Lunar alloy. I'm going to do the unboxing, and then I'm going to go over the pros and the cons and my own real-life experience that I've had with this keyboard. And if at any point during the video you want to check out this exact same keyboard, I'll have Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. But let's get into that unboxing. Here is a timestamp if you want to skip it. All right, guys, unboxing the Pulsar PK010. At least I hope that's the name. Yeah, PK010. It's got red switches on it, which I think are Altemu, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's get this thing open. I absolutely love the packaging. I love the minimal design on it. Just a shiny Pulsar logo. It looks really, really high quality. Let's get this thing open. Also, really cool pattern on the back. Not expecting the blue, kind of interesting, but let's get this keyboard out. Really cool little graphics there. I like that. It adds a lot of presence. We got a little brush, we got the manual, a switch puller and a keycap puller, which means that's probably hot swappable. And the keyboard itself, damn, they do such a good job of making these things look amazing. There's a little bit of dust or something from the factory, but not a problem because, oh my God, this thing looks good. The bottom is completely transparent, which holy crap, that looks so good. And they have Pulsar printed on there. This thing I know is not an expensive keyboard, but it's really giving me expensive keyboard vibes. Even with it being clear on the bottom, you still get flip up risers, which feel really nice and tactile. And you get rubber on the bottom when they're not up. Now on the top, there is this beautiful machining on it. I think this is, it might be plastic. I don't know, but that's the thing. If it is plastic, it's a really high quality plastic. Now, these are not normal keycaps at all. These are definitely low profile keycaps, but you can see low profile keycaps on a normal switch keyboard, which is kind of funny. It gives it a cool look. I'm sure it's gonna be very RGB bright. Let's do a typing test. Man, that actually feels really good. What are these switches? I'm sure they're Altemus. And yes, they are Altemus. Now I will actually try hot swapping these to something like Gaterons to see if they can be hot swapped to something else that's not Altemus, but I have a feeling you're probably just gonna be able to hot swap these with probably only Altemus. But let's get to the full review. That was my entire unboxing of the Pulsar PK010. Take it away, Future Consumer Tech Review. And we are back. Let's jump right into the first pro, which is gotta be that incredible build quality, really at the top end of the build quality in this price range. It's got an aluminum top deck. They say it's aircraft grade aluminum, so that's really good. The machining on it is very, very good, like the best in the price point, on par with something like the Phantom, the Techwear Phantom. Now there is ABS plastic on the base, and that's because it has a clear bottom plate, so you can actually see right into the PCB, and it's got their Pulsar logo on there, or their Pulsar logo on there. It looks so, so good. Definitely something epic that you can come over, when your friends come over, that you can show your friends. That's kind of one of those things where you're never gonna see it unless you show somebody it, but it's really, really cool. But overall, the build quality is amazing. This thing was put together very, very well. It feels really solid. Moving to the next pro, that is gonna be the keycaps. Now, these aren't just normal keycaps. They're actually low profile type keycaps on normal switches. So they're not like a crazy different switch. They're a normal switch, but they have this crazy low profile look to it. It's very cool. They are double shot injected, but I'm not sure if they're ABS or PBT. However, they do feel pretty good. Moving on to the next pro, that is gonna be the switches. These are using Altemu switches, which obviously is price point. You're gonna wanna see that. It's got reds and blues, so you can pick between reds or blues. And since they are normal Altemu switches, you can put any keycap you really want on it. You don't have to stick to low profile switches because obviously these are just normal switches. So you can put HyperX pudding ones on there. You can really put any custom keycap you want on it. Quickly, I wanna take 30 seconds to let you guys know that I have opened a brand new channel, Type C Tech Reviews. That is where all future setup and monitor videos will be posted. So none of those will be posted on this channel, Consumer Tech Review. All of them will be posted on Type C Tech Reviews. Go check it out. There'll be a link below in the description that you can check out the brand new channel. So if you want to support me, please go sub to that. I'm trying to get 1,000 of you guys from here to that channel so that I can get monetized and keep doing this as my full-time job. But that's it. I'll talk about it more at the end of the video, but let's get back to the review. Now the next pro is it is hot swappable. However, it's only hot swappable without Temu switches. So it's not a big deal. However, if you did want to put browns or something on this and you do have some brown Altemu switches laying around, not a bad thing. However, it is expected that if you have hot swappableness at this price point, it's probably just going to be without Temu's. Moving to the next pro, that is going to be the RGB. The RGB is actually quite good at this price point, brighter than your typical keyboard. And this is unusual because typically at a price point like this at $50, you kind of expect bare minimum RGBs. That's just what most companies do. But Pulsar didn't do that. They have really good colors on their RGBs and they have really good brightness. Now that being said, the keycaps that they put on this, the kind of low profile, do accentuate the RGBness, which if you guys like that, you're gonna like these keycaps. Because they only rise up a little top of the keycap or a little top of the switch, the actual RGB, the actual LED is shining more across the keyboard, which is not a bad thing at all. This thing also does have height adjustable risers on the back, although not like Acco, how it had like 3 different settings. This is just one setting, but obviously not a problem at all. I'm glad that it has it. As well as that, it has a really, really nice cable. Now it's not a detachable cable, but the braiding on this thing is so good. It's like an ultralight cable, but on a keyboard. Like if you've ever used like a Razer mouse with an ultralight cable, that's what this feels like, except it's on a keyboard. I don't know why that's necessary, but I will tell you it makes cable management quite a bit easier. And the last pro is it does have a pretty good software, but you don't need it to control all of the RGB, which is really, really good. But let's get into the cons, make sure none of them are deal breakers for you. There's only a couple. Okay, so the biggest con for me is on the actual keycaps, there are these little white printed symbols that are functions basically for the actual keyboard's RGB and things like that. Now, I wish what they would have done is just not printed it on there and just put it in the manual so that you guys can learn it. However, they did that. It makes it easier to change RGBs without having to actually go into the manual, but the overall look of the keyboard I think doesn't look quite as good, and I wish they wouldn't have done that. However, this can be remedied quite easily by just putting a new set of keycaps on it, which I will probably do if I continue to use this keyboard. The next con is it's not a detachable cable. However, I am giving it a pass because one, at this price point, it's not super typical, but secondly, really freaking nice cable. Like the best cable on a keyboard, period. It's just the best that it's not a detachable cable. It's the best one out there. I've just repeated myself so many times, but one more con. No brown switch option. You can only get this thing in red or blues from the factory. Obviously, you can hot swap some brown Temu's in there or blacks or really whatever you want, but from the factory, you can't get browns, and I don't like that because I really like browns. But if you guys like reds, which is what I got, that feel really good on this keyboard, or blues, you're good to go. Overall, this is a really, really amazing keyboard for the price, especially for the amazing build quality and craftsmanship that this thing has. This thing is premium. This is similar to like the TechWare Phantom, where even though it's at a low price range like this one is, you get that premium feel. For the money, this is an incredible keyboard. If this checked all the boxes for you, like if you like red switches or blue switches, absolutely get this keyboard. It's so good. Again, if you do want to go pick it up, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. But now I'm going to talk about the new channel, Type-C Tech Reviews. That's where all monitor videos are going to go. That's where all setup videos are going to go. None of them will now be on Consumer Tech Review. And Consumer Tech Review, this channel, will be almost all keyboard videos, keyboard accessories, gaming mice videos, or small kind of gaming keyboard mice accessories type thing like that. Yeah, but absolutely no monitors will be shown on this channel. There might be a few of them because I have had reviews lined up for this channel, but 95% of them will be on Type-C Tech Reviews, so definitely check it out below. I really want to get 1,000 of you guys from this channel to that channel just so I can get monetized and keep doing this as my full-time job, because this is what I do to put food on the table, guys, 100%. So please help support me and go check out Type-C Tech Reviews. Also, I did come up with that name and I think it's pretty sick. Tell me what you guys think. Thank you for all the love and support. I am sorry that I have had COVID. I had just had somebody commenting telling me you're never gonna get big unless you have a good upload schedule. And I've had like a bomb upload schedule. I think you guys will agree. I've had a bomb upload schedule almost the whole time I've been doing tech reviews, but then COVID happened and yeah. So it's been kind of depressing, but we're back on it, guys. I still feel kind of my throat hurts a little bit. I'm completely exhausted by the end of shooting this. However, I am definitely recovering very quickly. I was lucky and only had it for about a week, but definitely, guys, stay safe out there. Again, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for supporting me through having COVID. The views have been going down, but I know as soon as I put this video up, it's gonna skyrocket up and the new channel's coming. This was Consumer Tech Review. I've been blabbering a long time, but it's been a while since I've talked to you guys and I've missed it. I miss you guys, but we're back now. This was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys later. What? I even used my left hand. That's so weird. I gotta do it again.
This was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys later.